Good evening, everybody. Sometimes I put off building aircraft for far too long. I regarded this Mach 2 RB-57F that I brought, 2 house moves ago as unbuildable. I looked at it, kept putting it back in its box, putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. So it sat in the loft for ages and ages. Before that, was sat in the basement at a different house. The RB-57F is a beautiful, in my opinion, aircraft. And the Mach 2 kit doesn't build badly at all. The main problem with the Mach 2 kit is the plastic. It's this weird white, sort of weird plastic. If they adopted better plastic, this would be on a par with 80s Airfix kits, no problems. It does have nicely recessed panel lines. I know you can't see them too well, and the detail is nice. I don't have any problems with building this kit at all. If you're able to build an 80s Airfix kit like their Buccaneer, then this won't present any issues to you. Now, the Malagasy Whif Air Force operates 9 of these. And yes, the changes in the paint are intentional. The fin here, this antenna, is meant to be gloss. The radome is meant to be gloss. And this is a different shade of matte because these aircraft have been fiddled around with, upgraded, updated, have different sensors changed in and out, a bit like the U2. For the Malagasy Whif Air Force, this aircraft fills the role of the U2 spy plane. It's got a special gold canopy, shaded gold canopy, and that's there to stop electric and radar signals going in. This aircraft is fitted with very powerful radar sensors and antennae and electronic stuff. So what have we got going on here? Well, we've got the Mach 2 RB-57F kit. Like I said, I've sat on it for ages. I managed to get hold of one. The wingspan of this aircraft is enormous, and this is showing it with a low fuel state. When it has a high fuel state, the wings go right down almost to the floor. The wings on this aircraft, the outer wing section is where your fuel is. It's a wet wing on these aircraft. And the end sections are sensors, so you can have different electronic configurations in there, and that's why they are painted grey. The aircraft does have 4 engines. It can fly with 2 engines and pods underneath the wings. It is a tail sitter like the Airfix MiG-17, so it does have a prop. I did put nose weight in, but even with a lot of nose weight in, it's a tail sitter. There's not a lot of room in the camber at the front for weight. I did put the cockpit tub in, and then I decided that I was going to do it with a gold sort of stealthy finish. It is finished in all black, which is actually spray primer black, and then Valio black, Tamiya gloss black. And the engine faces are silver, and I've added lots of sensors and bumps and lumps all over it. So it's actually got underneath, it's got a radar there from a CASA 212 kit. It's got antennae and aerials. It's got sensors at the front to alert it if it's being pinged by radars and targeted. Like I said, these are J60 engine pods and a TF33 engines there. And look at that wing, it's absolutely massive. The M there for Madagascar and the Madagascar National Roundel, bit of tidying up needed there. But yeah, they brought 9 of these from AMARC, David Monthan. It has a electronic sensor like the U2 there, again from the CASA kit. And this aircraft is modified differently to other Canberras in that it's suitable for air refuelling. So these refuel from the KC-135. They then climb up to 80,000 feet, do what they need to do, and this is Furtive. She is all decently covered up. Furtive Fiona. So F for Furtive Fiona. and they do lots of snooping stuff, and as you can see, these aircraft are always kept under armed guard. Let me know what you think. I've really enjoyed building this kit. Now, I know Mach 2 has a interesting reputation, but I may be looking at their DC9, given that this has gone together well. I know there's shape problems with things like the Bristol Britannia, but I'm going to try and encourage my dad to get the Argosy kit, because if it builds anything like this one, and I know this is one of their better kits, this is an absolutely delightful model to have in my collection. My first proper spy plane. I've got some drones, but you can't beat a good spy plane, can you? Take care. Goodbye.